Hello, everybody. So nice that we are here again. I'm super glad to share a yin class with you where I'd like us to sort of feel the freedom of flowing through life. So I thought I'm gonna make a small sequence where we really open up every connecting part of our body. So a little bit of hips, a little bit of shoulders, a bit of heart opening, a little bit of everything to sort of reset ourselves, let's say. And to be able to reset, I'd like to bring you along in a small meditation and a little bit of movement before diving into the yin. So, for the people who are tuning in for the first time, I am Mira, and I'm very grateful that you're here as well. And yeah, let's let our lives flow. So, I'm just sitting here, feeling your sitting bones sitting onto a bolster or the floor or a block. I'm sitting on a bolster myself just for a little bit of comfort in the hip joints. And just check in for a moment first. Feel your body, feel the space around you. Experience the little bit of breeze or cold or warm sensations on your skin, wherever you are at. You're in a cold country or a warm country. Just feel. Feel your body breathing in smoothly. Maybe you can drop your sitting bones even a little bit more down and travel along your spine to create some length. And feel the weight in the same time as the length. Opposite movements. Relax shoulders, relax jaw. And breathing in and feel the length along your spine. And loud breath, let go of any tension still captured in your body. Breathing in for length. And out to ground. So feel that length along the spine. And out for grounding, connecting. One more. And out. Bring your hands in Namaste prayer fashion in front of your heart. Maybe you want to set an intention. Something you'd like to gain more flow with. Anything that resonates with you right now. If there's nothing, it's totally fine too. But if you connect to something, you can allow this feeling to join you along this little yin sequence. And slowly place your hands down, blink open your eyes. And let's start with a opening energy meditation. So place your hands in a bowl in front of your heart, as if you're holding your personal energy. Your being is just here. And just capture the moment of the warmth and the energetic push and movement between the hands. Really experience this energetic field. Energetic field we have around us. Maybe it's a possibility to capture this energy in front of you. And then breathing in here. And on out breath, move it all up. And then breathing there. And go all the way sideways. Breathing in here. And go all the way up. Breathing in here. And move to the front. Breathing in here. Open the chest, open. Breathing in here. And move to the front again. Breathing in. Rise up. Breathing in. Create space. Breathing in. Capture everything around you. Breathing in. And go within. Breathing in. Open your chest, open your heart. And out, capture. A few more rounds like this, breathing in. And let your hands go, let them fall on your lap, to your knees, and just feel the warmth and the sensation in your arms and your shoulders. Relax your jaw a little bit more. And maybe you feel this warmth in your chest region. And from here, just come for standing for a little moment to warm our body before diving into the yin. So just find your standing position in your mat. Just feel your feet, your hips above your ankles, your shoulders above your hips. Just feel that steady position and the grounding on the earth. And then just start shaking. Let's shake everything off. Just feel your whole body, everything, what's maybe stuck a little bit after sitting, wherever you're coming from, just waking up or the end of the day. Just shake everything you can get rid of, which stuck in your system, off of your feet, your hands. And maybe jumping a little bit to it, opening the hips left to right. slowly stop and feel your body, feel the energetic sensations, the warmth, the flow. And from here, we're gonna sink down into a squat. So, first posture to release our lower spine and open the inner legs. So if you are able to flatten your feet totally onto the mat and sit like this into a squat, it's totally fine. For if that feels a little bit too intense in the hips, you can always place a block underneath your sitting bones and go and sit onto a block. Open the inner knees and sink down from here a little bit more. If you have a wall behind you, you can easily place yourself against the wall so you have a little bit of support of the wall. If this is not working for you for whatever reason, it can also be nice to place two blocks or books or a rolled blanket, anything you have nearby, to lift up your heels and just sit from here. And then you can place your hands and elbows on the inner legs, and you can just drop your head down and capture your head with your hands in whatever position. Or if you feel like sitting up straight, it's totally fine too. And just feel the gravity. Experience after some rotating meditation and some shaking movements, how it is for you to dive into your body. Feel the limbs. Feel the subtle movement of your breath. And dive within. Breathing to the areas where you maybe use a little bit more freedom, a little bit more opening. And breathing in to create that space. And on an out breath, you're diving, letting go. And at any moment, whenever you feel that your body starts to release more tensions, make sure you're relaxing your muscles as much as you can so that you really reach your deeper tissue. The tissues is protecting your bones, your ligaments, your muscles. And this tissue called fascia is able to stretch, create literal openness around the areas which maybe feel a bit restrained or restricted. And when you feel you're sinking down and opening up a little bit more and more, you're always allowed to change your position. Maybe if you use blocks or books, take them away, or it feels it's getting a bit more intense or too intense, make sure you lift yourself then a little bit and help your body so that it can relax.
Even though in yin the postures can feel strong sometimes, make sure you can find the props and the comfort in propping yourself up to be able to be in this posture, be in that moment where you can use your breathing as a focus point. So whenever your mind is taking over, just try to focus on this in and out breath, the flow, the movement, your body by breathing. And breathe here 3 times deeply in and out. And on your last out breath, you move upwards a little bit. If you have anything underneath your feet, just place that to the side. And either drop your sitting bones down and stretch out your legs. Hold your hands behind you and just hang into your shoulders or lean against the wall like me. And just feel. Feel the energy and the blood circulation flow through your legs, through your arms, hips. And from here, slowly, slowly, come onto hands and knees. So move yourself into a tabletop position. And then first, we're lifting up our left hand all the way into the sky, breathing in, open here. And on an out breath, needle your arm all the way through the opening on your right side. Breathing in, open all the way, reach. And out, needle. One more time, reach. And on the next time, you place your shoulder in the middle of the mat. Place your hand wherever it comes. And then you can walk your right hand all the way away from you, all the way to the front. And then we're moving to a rolling panda. So from here, just feel if you're able to surrender a little bit more, maybe roll as far as you can, a bit more over your left shoulder, as if you want to move your weight a little bit to your left shoulder, only if that feels okay for you. Hands far away from you or in front of your face if that feels more stable. If your knees are sensitive, you can always place something underneath your knees. And then just feel the stretch of your back arm, maybe the inner arm of your right arm. If you want to add something to it, we move to a rolling panda. So your right foot can stick out to the right side, leaning on your toes or your whole feet. And then from here, you might be able to roll over a little bit more over your left shoulder blade and feel that diagonal stretch in your spine. And just check in here again with yourself if you maybe need some props, some blanket or something underneath your head to have a bit more space in your shoulder and neck. If you want to pat your knee. Or if this is totally fine for you to stay like this, you just breathe. Breathe to the areas where you could maybe let go a little bit more. And find a way to stay in contact with all the sensations you're experiencing. And if you feel like opening your arm and your shoulders a little bit more, you can always place the right arm behind you to open the front of your body a little bit more. But every time when you're trying out something, choose the option which suits you, which suits the best for you. And follow the breathing all the way into the belly, experiencing the movement of your side flanks and maybe a bit of the back of your body, breathing in and out. And whenever it feels that your rolling panda is enough for now, you can always bring your knee back in again and stay twisted with your arms. And then see if every time you can sink down a little bit more. As if you're using the time to allow yourself to surrender a little bit more into a posture where we're creating a stretch in our whole body, our back body, our leg, our arm. It's a nice posture to stimulate quite some different meridians to stimulate the functions of our organs, the energetic well-being of our organs. Breathing 3 times deeply in here. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then unstrangle yourself and place your leg close to yourself again. Come all the way up to center. Maybe you want to move a little bit from left to right, moving your weight from one hand to the other. To just shift and feel the balance again. Maybe rounding the spine a little bit up and down. And then from here, you move to your belly. Place your hands underneath your head and just lay here for a little moment. Feel the legs, feel the relaxation in your feet, your back. And from here, you roll over to your right side. So I move with my back towards the screen. And you just lay with your hand into your head, into your hands. And then your upper leg, you bend your upper leg and place it a bit in front of you. And you bend your lower leg and catch it with your left hand. And then move your knee as far as you can backwards. So see if you can make a back bend all the way with your knee as far as you can away from you. And decide if you want to go further or go back a little bit. And then from here, you can always take a bolster or a blanket to lean your head on. And lay here in a cat still. So I'm laying with my back towards you so that I think you can see a little bit better the back leg, how you hold it. And maybe with gravity you can let your left shoulder drop a little bit more down to the floor. You can open your chest a little bit more to the ceiling. You can shift your front leg, so the left leg a little bit more down or up in front of your belly. Just find the way which suits for your balance. And then start following your breathing again. The breathing along the left side of your torso. And you can even breathe all the way to your lower back, lower spine. And give yourself the time here to surrender and melt down in this posture. Not melting down as a person, but really melting like if you're an ice cube for the sun. Melting and feeling more and more fluid and flowing in your system. And you might experience here that you feel you're receiving more and more space and in the body. So if you feel like moving a little bit deeper or going a little bit out, so less tension, just feel in your body if you want to back off a little or find a bit more depth. Stay connected with your body, your breathing, your physical being. And surrender to the energetic flow in our system. Keep on breathing deeply in and out. And then 3 times. Breathing in and letting go on an out breath to the mouth. Breathing deeply in and out. And on your last out breath, let go of your leg very slowly. And then find your way onto your belly in your own tempo. Maybe take a blanket or a bolster away. Make a blanket of your 2 hands again and place your forehead there. And either you find position to lay here silently, If your lower back feels it needs a bit of movement, you can always move a little bit with your lower spine, left and right, so that you really let go of some of the tension. And from here, push yourself all the way up and back to a child's pose. Place your head onto the floor, maybe your hands all the way forward. And you can choose if you want to keep your legs wide to have a bit more opening on the inside of the legs. If you feel that your spine, lower spine is quite sensitive, you can always place your knees very close to one another, like as if they're touching again. And then round yourself down. It gives a bit more rounding in the lower spine. And just stay here for a moment. We're just feeling some rebalancing in our system, so that anything you feel it's a bit stuck still can sort of level out. Let your body, let your system level. And from here you come to hands and knees. And we move to the other side, rolling panda. So lift up your right arm and reach all the way up, reach to the ceiling. And out, needle towards your left. Breathing in, open and really reach. And out, needle. One more time. And needle. And then place your shoulder in the center of the mat. See if you need a prop, something underneath your head again. And either you walk your fingertips far, far away from you while your right arm is laying next to you as a reverse T, I would say. And feel that stretch in your shoulder and armpit first. And maybe you already want to roll a little bit over your right shoulder blade. Just see what is works for you. Let's check. Sorry, the microphone. So I'm sorry, I'm struggling a little bit with the microphone. I hope you hear me well. And then when you feel you would like to roll a little bit more over the right shoulder, you can place your left leg out to the side to a rolling panda. So feel what you'd like to do, and if you can maybe open your chest even a little bit more by rolling a little bit more over that right shoulder. Just see what works for you. And you can place either your hand in front of your face to find a bit more balance, or walk that hand out, or even place it behind your back, like opening the front shoulder a little bit more. And check in with this diagonal twist along your spine, feeling the opening of your shoulder, opening of your left leg. Whenever your knees feel sensitive, just find some padding for it. And start focusing on your breathing again, the breathing all the way to the belly. Using your in-breath to massage your inner body. And on every out-breath, letting go a little bit more. Letting go of tension, letting go of thoughts. And see if you can just be. Be in your own system. Be in your own body. It's already so much. It's already so beautiful to be as who you are. And breathing in 3 times deeply in and out. And out with a sigh. Breathing in through the nose. And out. And one last time. And slowly unstrangle yourself into hands, tabletop position. And if you feel like you need a little bit of movement for your spine, just make that movement. And make sure you don't move super fast. Just stay in that subtle contact with your body. And from here, we're moving all the way onto our bellies again. And then place your hands as a pillow underneath your face and just feel for a moment. Feel the effects in the body so far. Maybe you experience some warm flowing sensation along your spine, lower back. And is your jaw still relaxed? You have the tendency to lock a lot of stress and frustration in our jaw. So check in every now and then if you can let that go a little. And from here, roll yourself to your left side. And then, as if you're laying on your side with your head held by your hand. And then your front leg moves a bit to the front so that you can catch with your right hand your back foot. So either from the outside or the inside, whatever feels automatically for you. And then from there, walk your knee a little bit away from you. So you really want to create a bit of back bend and maybe fall over to the back of your body a little bit so that your chest is opening a bit more, your shoulder is opening a bit more. If that feels quite intense for the neck, you can always see if you have a blanket or balls or something you can place your head on, or without, anything that feels comfortable for you. And then experience that first stretch a bit. Experience the melt of this, of the posture as it is now, and using your breathing to really breathe into your belly. Belly is opening to the outer world like this. And opening our shoulder sockets.
Gently opening the front of our body, partly, diagonally, and experiencing a small back bend. And like this, we stimulate the meridians of our heart in our shoulder sockets, but also our stomach in the front of our leg, all the way from our diaphragm, from our heart region diaphragm towards our knee. This of being in a back bend, we're opening the area of our stomach in the same time. While being in a back bend where we're squeezing our energy battery, the kidneys, in the same time too. So it's almost a digestive, and it's a reset on many levels, not just digestive, also energy and the heart, the warmth, love, the opening, surrendering. I don't know if you hear it, but laying like this makes my belly work. My stomach is directly talking to me. So I hope your tummies are talking to you too. And in yin, you really have a conversation with your body. Not just following the postures by what I'm telling you, but really feeling with yourself if this is the right way to lay for you, for your body. Always back off a little if it feels too intense, or if you feel your body's giving more space. Opening a little bit more and relaxing a little bit more. You can maybe lift your knee a little bit upward. Back bend a bit deeper. Breathing here 3 times deeply in and out. And last time, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then slowly, slowly let your leg go. And then roll yourself to the back of your body. Move all the way to the back. And feel for a moment. Feel for a moment how it is to let your body restore itself. Experience the strength of our system. Even though when you maybe feel some sensitive sensations, that by laying down and breathing towards those sensations, that you're actually restoring without even moving. It might make you realize that it's maybe not a movement outside, but it's for sure movement we capture inside and experience as an inward movement. Subtle movement of the breath. Feel that flow in and out. And from here, you place your soles of your feet onto the floor. And then place your feet as if you want to stand on the ceiling into a happy baby. And then choose your option, either from the inside of your
legs, you grab your heels. Or for some people, from the outside of the legs feels more comfortable. If you can't reach your feet, you can always hold your ankles. Just choose what feels as relaxed as possible in this position. And relaxed, I mean that, of course, your shoulders are working a little bit and you're holding, but if you're reaching too much, maybe you hold your shin bones first and feel that when your body starts melting down, that maybe after a while you're grabbing your feet. And also check in if your jaw is relaxed, your face. Maybe you want to open and squeeze your whole face for a moment. If you ate something sour and you want to stretch your face again. And even though we're folded like this, see what happens when you're breathing to your belly. An active massage of the inner world of your stomach, all the organs are laying there, falling down towards your spine with the gravity. Breathing into a balloon belly. An out breath, belly button sinks down. And maybe with every in and out breath, you can relax your jaw and your shoulders even more. And it might be a stretch you've experienced in your lower back of your legs, inner legs, thighs. It can be anywhere. And hip opener, an area where lots of our energy fields, meridians are passing through. Where our shoulders are connecting points for the meridians of our lungs and heart. The hips are a lot connected to the organs which are more in our lower belly, like the lower belly, in our belly and torso, like the kidneys, spleen, liver, gallbladder. Lots of the energy flows through our hip center. A little booster to let our flow continue, our life flow, our life cycle, to let it fluidly flow by giving some attention to the hips. Breathing deeply in and out here. Make sure you're breathing out through your mouth to the side. And on your last out breath, let your legs go and maybe place your soles of your feet first to the floor and your knees kiss. Feel the sensitivity of your hips and your lower back, your belly. Experience it a bit like, again, restoring itself. Of course, whenever you really feel intensive pains is too big word, but you really feel like moving your lower spine, you can always hold your knees and make some small circles over your lower spine. Just choose what feels good for you, and your body. You can only feel you. And from here, stretch out your legs all the way out. Make sure your shoulder blades are in full contact with the floor. Maybe you want to push in your elbows a bit up so your shoulder blades can really shove underneath your body. Let your hand palms fall open, and maybe if the density cool down easily, maybe you'd like to cover yourself with a blanket. Put some socks on or anything that's nice and comfortable. And feel. Feel the connection with your body. A little circle around our own center. A bit of attention to our hips, our shoulders, our spine. A reset from top to bottom. A reset from outward going inward. While experiencing the flow of breathing, the flow of energy. And just let go. Let go for a moment in Shavasana. Start deepening your breathing a little bit longer, deeper. And feel that breath going into your belly. Feel it on the sides of your body. And the back of your body, as if you're able to breathe along your spine. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. Twirl your ankles and your wrists. And then reach out and maybe stretch your whole body out a bit to the left and a little bit to the right. Feel full body stretch. And from here, bring your knees into your chest, and maybe you'd like to make some nice massaging circulations or find your silence, your stillness. And then fall onto your favorite side, left or right, and just stay there for a moment. Feel the in-breath in the back of your body, sides of your body, into the belly. And push yourself all the way up and find your way into a seated position, either on the floor or something underneath your sitting bones. And feel the energy dropping all the way from up to down into the ground, grounding. Breathing in along your spine, feeling the length. And out to ground and arrive in your body. Breathing in for length. And out through your heart. Feeling your own personal light. Light that always shines within and maybe even visible for them around you. Feel the connection. Feel the vibrance. Bring your hands in Namaste prayer. Maybe you want to set a new intention or think of the intention you already had, something that resonates with you right now, something you would like to gain more flow with, anything. Breathing deeply in here and out with a sigh. Deeply in and out. Last time. Bend your mind towards your heart so that your mind is always able to surrender to the feelings and the needs of your own heart, your own being. Namaste. Very, very lovely you are joining. Please keep on following me. I try to post something every week. And depending on what happens with this Corona time, we will launch a retreat end of September. So this retreat will be in the south of France when the borders are opened. And if you'd like to know more, please check out my website, miryogaflow.nl specials. So there you will find some more information if you'd like to join. And there will also some season weekends coming up. Season weekends, retreats to really connect who we are, our system, to the season where we are at or where we are in. So please keep updated, keep following and liking whenever you do so. Very lovely you were here and thank you so much. Namaste. Bye.